From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Lumen Field. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Leo Chanel. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Wow. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Hurts. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 5-9. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down. That one good for 26 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 24-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great North. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. Hold the trips right. Real hot.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Kenneth Walker. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3.
Hey, go lion. What is it?
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey. Ready.
To throw is Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ray. 380.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Matt Milano there to stop him. Third and 9. Now it's Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up. One of the to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's complete to Metcalf. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal.
And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Herbert now on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Set. Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing, Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A 4-yard loss brings up second and 14 at the Eagles' 31-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Herbert. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Ready.
Herbert to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion is Smith. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught. He finds Walker. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Shotgun run now with Walker. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be a little short of the 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On play action now, Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
Set.
On play action, now Herbert. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Herbert to throw for it on fourth down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Seattle. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. Now Hurts. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Again, Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick. Get some blockers out in front. Let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away.
12. Hey, go Lion.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's caught left side by Ingram. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's taken in, and he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on fourth down, good for an even 20. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Herbert, touchdown Seahawks. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Walker. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Past the 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
59.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Hey, ram.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. Their winning ways continue.